New York Senator Chuck Schumer was caught on a hot mic while speaking with President Biden, expressing concerns about Herschel Walker's Senate bid in Georgia. Let's watch.
Yes. That seat, we're in danger of that seat. Well, it looks like the debate didn't hurt us too much in Pennsylvania as of today, so that's good. And basically, we're picking up steam in the back. Yeah. Right. Did go out. I did. We did a phone call. The state where we're seeing the state where we're going down. It's hard to believe.
All right, so it's a little hard to hear in that video, but what's said is it looks like the debate didn't hurt us too much in Pennsylvania as of today, so that's good. Schumer saying these things. We're picking up steam in Nevada, and the state we're going downhill is Georgia. It's hard to believe they will go for Herschel Walker. And he's correct, because recent polling shows in Georgia that the Senate race is pretty much neck and neck. So you can see, we've got about 39% for Raphael Warnock, people definitely voting, 33% for Herschel Walker, 46% definitely not for Herschel Walker, 40% definitely not for Raphael Warnock, about 11% maybe for Herschel, 10% maybe for Warnock. So this is a close race, and it can go either way. And this is what happens when you don't deliver on policy. Raphael Warnock ran on giving people $2,000 checks. And I think we all remember how that went when we had Democrats win the majority in the Senate. It ended up being a fight to get those $2,000 checks, and people were shorted on those checks. So polls show that economic concerns remain top of mind for voters who on this issue tend to distrust the Democratic Party, which has held the White House and Congress as inflation has spiked. The share of likely voters who say economic issues are the most important concerns facing America stands at 44%, which is a jump from 36% who said so in July, according to a New York Times Siena poll released last week. So if Democrats want to get their act together and want to win in these races and win in Georgia, they've got to center issues that matter most to working people in this country. Rayyvana?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, huge mistake by Senator Schumer. You shouldn't be discussing, your internal polling when there's a potential that it could be picked up by the media, because that's just going to be used against you. But it definitely, it comes down to the fact that they haven't delivered on their promises. There were promises made, not kept. I was hoping that we'd maybe have a very late October surprise today from Joe Biden to help them get a boost in the last days moving towards the midterms. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but they really haven't delivered. And that it seems shocking that people are going to vote for Herschel Walker, who pulled out a fake police badge on the debate stage. But it's possible, and he might win that election. It'd be terrible for America and the American people if he does, but I'm gonna, keep my fingers crossed that Raphael Warnock comes out on top in that one. I will say I'm happy to hear that Chuck Schumer said that they haven't, taken a hit in Pennsylvania post-debate, despite what every single, deeply entrenched in DC media figure wants you to believe happened. And Nevada has been concerning too, so for him to say that they're going up there is good as well. But really, if they wanted to, have an easy time in these midterms, if they wanted to coast to, a continued control of the Senate and the House, they should have delivered for the American people. They failed to do it, and now they are having to play catch up in these final days.
Yeah, so well said, Rayyvana.